Good morning. Today is day 2 of the Farm Safety Week 2017. I'm interviewing Will Haupt, Farm Manager of the Whitbread Farms in Bedfordshire. I'm David Knowles. I own a small risk management consultancy called Safe State, and I'm here on behalf of IOSH Rural Industries Group, of which I'm a committee member. Will has kindly agreed to discuss farm safety in support of the Farm Safety Week, despite the fact that he's in full swing of harvest at the minute. So Will, you've been a farm manager here for
2 years.
For 2 years. Okay, could you explain to us in brief the farming systems that you have here at Whitbread Farms?
As you mentioned, I manage the in-house farm here on the size of 3,400 acres. We've got 2,600 acres in an arable rotation for wheat, barley, oats and pulses, both spring and winter varieties. We've got 500 acres under conservation management, HLS, ELS and countryside stewardship schemes, and then the rest is down to forage and grazing land for our herd of British white cattle. We've currently got 70 on the farm, 25 sucklers, and then our own resident stock force. In terms of staff, there's myself plus 2 full-time, and then we take an additional 2 at harvest, and then supported by a finance and admin team in the estate office.
Fantastic. So quite a range of enterprises there. So at the minute it's harvest, but you've also got the livestock, all those issues with that. Today we're going to focus on on farm machinery, because today, Tuesday of Farm Safety Week, is all about farm machinery. So how do you practically manage the safe use of machinery, particularly at harvest, Will?
So we place great emphasis on our practical risk assessments. We then use them as a guide to ensure that all measures are put in place on the farm to minimise that risk and to bring that down to an acceptable level.
Have you practiced risk assessment for some time now?
Although we've had them on the farm for many years, we sit down and review them on an annual basis to make sure they're current and relevant. This is something we've just done pre-harvest.
Okay, that's great. Like other consultants, many of whom are in the Rural Industries Group, I offer help with the risk assessments on the farm, but I don't do the risk assessments for the farm. Will and his team own the assessments, but we work together to produce sensible solutions to any problems that are identified. So, part and parcel of that, we've looked at the Safe Stop campaign, initiated by the Farm Safety Partnership and others, and this is something that you've embraced here on the farms, Will, isn't it?
We have, David. It's all too easy on the livestock and the arable when the workload increases to rush around and try and get the job done quickly. The Safe Stop campaign helps us to remind us of exactly that. Here on the farm, we've applied all these simple stickers to all our machines to remind the operators of just that. And that is that when we leave the seat to investigate the problem, we stop the tractor, we remove the keys, we apply the handbrake, and we isolate the drive.
Fantastic. So, just to remind folks that these stickers are freely available from the NFU, from the Farm Safety Partnership, and there are toolbox talks on the IOSH Rural Industries website. Turning to up-to-date news, unfortunately, according to the HSE and figures just published, 27 people died in the last year working in agriculture and associated jobs. But agriculture, we're told, accounts for only 1% of the workforce, but in the region of 20% of all fatal accidents at work in the GB are agriculturally associated. So, Will, do you think that health and safety has gone mad on farms? Farmers being told to do things in the name of health and safety? Or is it just a common sense?
No, David. I don't think farm safety has gone mad on farms at all. We don't spend excessive hours managing risks, providing all the appropriate controls thoroughly put down on the farm, and all the farm team are thoroughly on board and understand the risks involved. Yes, there's always going to be an element of common sense involved, along with this understanding, that those together should help us to bring our poor reputation back in line.
So, going forward, in terms of risk management, in terms of the day-to-day agendas, things to do, what would you say in response to that?
Well, farms are to move health and safety further up the agenda. For example, here at every farm meeting and all department meetings, health and safety is on the agenda. We then also carry out farm safety tours and attend health and safety forums. Then I would hope that we'd be more successful in risk management across the industry.
That's great, Will. Well, thanks once again for your time, and we'll let you get back to harvest. As we've said earlier, it's in full swing, but very helpful in terms of you devoting this time to us. Thank you very much again. Cheers. Cheers.